Okay, we can start. Hello to you.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm fine.
All right. So I am Madam Asanji Yvette. I am a counselor, and this program, the Anonymous Caller, is to help people who have problems. You share your problem. You don't need to mention your name or your town or anything that can relate to you. You understand?
Yes.
Because the Anonymous program means that you can share your problem without anybody knowing that it is you. That's why we have put it this way, so that when you share your problem, you cannot get guidance into the problem, expert advice into your problem. So you're going to go ahead, but please, we want honesty. If you're not honest with us, if you're not honest, I may not be able to help you. So you need to be honest, please. Just if everything you need to say, just be very honest. If you really want a lasting solution, then you just need to be honest. So let us go ahead. You're going to tell me, just explain to me what is happening. Don't mention your name, don't mention the name of anybody.
Okay.
Yes, just tell us that you're from Cameroon. Just say you're from Cameroon. Don't mention anywhere. If you're from Cameroon.
Yes, I'm a Cameroonian and
Okay.
I have a challenge in my marriage.
Okay.
So I met a man that we dated and I got pregnant for this man before
Okay.
we went and see my parents. So as we went to my parents, they could not receive the dowry because I'm pregnant. They told me that in African tradition they don't dowry a woman when she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm forced now to go and stay in this man's house. We're supposed to live together. I put to bed last May. I
Mm-hmm.
put to bed operation. So it has not been easy. This man, my husband, has has not been easy with me. The way they face me, they tell me to leave the man. I came to eat money. I came to do this, and there are a lot of things that I discover after when I'm already in this man's house that I never really take my time to find out about before entering in this man's house. As I came in, I discovered that he has children somewhere else, but he never told me about it. He never told me many things about his life.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I got to this man through desperation because also where I am today is because of where my parents have kept me, especially my father. The
Mm-hmm.
pressure he was putting on me because my age mates are already in marriage. What am I still doing? I'm frustrated. I was just frustrated. I never knew where to go. So I was forced now to accept this man in my life
Mm-hmm.
without finding more about him. So he kept me in this situation. So even when my in-laws treat me like this, when I try to complain to this man, in the first place, he will listen to me and talk to the sister, but it has reached a certain extent where he does no longer take my side. Anything the sister say or does to me, he will just accept, telling me this is his sisters. He cannot leave his sister and be taking and be supporting me. If the marriage can scatter at any time and the sister will remain. The worst one is that girls. He also go out with many girls. Some will even inbox me telling me how they are planning to get married. They are telling me how I'm just staying there. They are not dating me. I'm just wasting my time. Telling me how the man is telling them how we are just having a child. I don't have anything else to do with him. And they are telling me that I'm so confused. When I want to find out from this man, he will instead get angry, say that let me not ask him anything. What I'm seeking out to find out, I should keep it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very the thing is like over disturbing me. It's like is it that I'm thinking like leaving me the man and just finding my way out. The thing is over bothering me.
Okay. First, you are how old?
I'm 24 years.
Okay, 24 years. What is your level of education? How far have you gone to school?
I ended in Form 4.
Okay, from four. So you have known this man for how long?
I knew him. We dated for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew until now I knew him for 6 months before I came into his house.
Mm-hmm. So you have been in his house
Yes.
now for how long?
1 year, 3 months.
Okay, which means that the baby, you said you got pregnant before you came and started staying with him. That means the baby should be like some months.
Yes, the baby is 10 months.
Okay, 10 months. Okay. What is this? What is this man working? Don't Don't talk about his name. Don't disclose his name. Just what he's working.
He's a military man.
Okay, military. Okay. So yes, you talk about the problem that you have with his in-laws that he finds it difficult to resolve. Can you give me an example, like one of them that you brought it and he was unable to solve the problem?
The elder sister of this, I don't know whether I should call him my boyfriend or what. The elder sister, the very day I enter in this house, the elder sister told me that I should know that that house I'm inside, the marriage will never work. The marriage is upside down. I should think that I will not stay in this house. I'm not the first person that I've stayed in that house. Let me just know like that. So when I
Mm-hmm.
tried to tell I told him that why is that your sister is telling me like that? I don't have any problem with him. Is there any problem? He said that let me not mind. That's how the sister is. That I should not mind about him. That's how the sister is behaving. The other
Mm-hmm.
sister, the second sister came in and telling me I came in his brother house. They have built a house for me. They put everything there. I just came to eat his brother money. Him when she got married, the husband never had anything. They did not give him anything. He was suffering. But my owner just came in to come and eat. He will not work in his presence. So
Mm-hmm.
and I'm living in the house. This man is giving me 40,000 to take care of myself, my need, the baby need, and food stuff.
For a
When
month.
I even Yes, for a per month. When I complain that it is not enough, he will not even pick my eye. But you see women calling every day, telling them that the money you send to me is small, but he's giving money out. When he wants to confront him, he says that now let me mind my business. So the thing is overbothering me. Before the man picked me, I was learning my trade. I told him that let me finish my trade. He said that no, the trade is not a problem. He's going to open a shop for me. But yet, I've not seen any shop. Even when last month I told him that I've found a job. He tell me that let me not even spoil his evening. I should not tell him concerning anything. I found a job. I want to be doing something to help myself. Since you cannot support me that way, he does not even want to hear anything from me like that.
Okay, so what did you learn as a trade?
This traditional dress, this marking,
Mm-hmm.
that is what I.
Okay. Okay. But apart from the traditional dresses, what else can you do?
Apart from that, I can say I've been selling things in the market. I've sold things in the market for several years.
Okay. Um, so finally, finally, when you put to bed, it's been months. The man has not gone back to see your family to pay the bride price.
There was since I put to bed. It's only this last month that he came and spent 2 weeks with me. Since I put to bed in May, already last month he came and spent 2 weeks with me and went back. Even the day when I was laboring, I labored for 3 days without putting to bed. I labored until I was even dying. Before now, it was those my neighbor that now because I'm new in the town. When we met like that, he came and keep me the town that he's living. So I'm in different town. He's living in different town. I'm new here. I never knew anybody, and I was living alone in his house. When I was pregnant, I had nobody to help me. I was doing everything on my own, nobody to
Mm-hmm.
assist me. As I labored for 3 days, the people knew I had, and nobody was there to assist me. Before the neighbor now say, "This is sister. She was behaving. It should not be that she have done something to this girl." They went to the sister house and went and bring her and came with her to the hospital when I was laboring in the room that was there. They told her that let her enter in the house and confess if she have done something to me. She entered in the room and told me that let me forgive her for everything that she have done to me. That I was the cause. She said that I'm the cause before she did that thing that she did to me, but she did not mention the thing what she did to me. She said that let me forgive her for that. What she did to me is I'm the cause before. That's why she did what she did to me, and that's how she said that to me. Before I went in, that they operate me, I put to bed, but through operation, it was not easy with me.
Mm.
That make like 1 month why I was not even understanding myself, knowing where I am or understanding that I have to ease myself. Before now, as it happened like that, it was even a neighbor that called my mother and told my mother that this is what your daughter is going through. Before my mother have to leave where she is and come now to come and supply that this is what is happening. So before my mother was taking care of me, this man came now. The sister told her that why did I call my mother and inform her that this is what I'm going through? Why did I have to tell my mother there were no people here that were taking care of me? The man said that it's my mother. If I don't tell my mother this is what I'm going through, who else will I tell? He said,
Mm-hmm.
no, I was supposed to inform him first. I said I was already dying. I never knew anything. It was these people that helped me. I could have gotten another sense of where to inform you. I never even knew that my mother came until when my brain came back before I was understanding that my mom was there. How do you want me to feel? And the worst one, this man, he stayed outside for 10 months before coming to see me. He came in the house. I thought like he will come to be like a man that have missed his wife for so long. He will be with me, but that was not the case. As this man came, he was not looking at me as if I'm one of the dustbin or what. He will, all his time is spent outside or to be with me, even on the bed. He does not even have my time. I even want to touch him. He will tell me that please, I'm not in the mood. He's always making me calling. I feel like why? And the one thing that also somebody advised me that you see that man, don't refuse the man, accept the man because he's a mature man. The man is having 36 years this April. I'm 24 years. So that this man is a mature man. If I accept him, this man is mature, he has experienced life, he will take good care of me. So that's why I just hear the person advice. I never thought of this type of thing. I've never wanted to sit and feel like this man make me to feel like a woman, feel love, anything. I'm always alone. I don't feel like the only thing I just feel like is I'm just herself and feel like that 40,000 he give to me is just to take care of the child and take care of his house. That's why I'm just feeling like that. When I asked him, I don't know anything about this man. Even the house I'm living in, I did not know that the house is his own. I never even knew. I feel like I'm just a house girl. I don't know. When I try to ask him that, I don't know anything concerning you. So why is it like that? He'll tell me that you have to make her long with me to know my things. Even when he does something, I ask like, why are you doing this? He said that, do you think you will know everything about me? So all these things like this overbothering me. I feel like leaving the man. Seeing he have not done anything for me yet, my parents does not have not eaten anything from here. I feel like better let me leave the man. I'm just like frustrated now.
Okay. All right. I got you very well. And I'm happy that you mentioned some very important things. You talk about it was out of desperation, your parents were forcing you, which means that you did not even take your time to decide if this is what you really wanted or not. But your parents are still alive. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But if this man now wants to pay your bride price now, will you accept?
No. The family, no one, nobody in the family are in good mood with me. All them they know is that I came to eat money. Or when they call me, they tell me that I'm eating money. That woman that came to eat their brother money. But even the shoe that my mother came and made me wearing the shoe, she pity me. I wear one shoe every day. Everybody knows me in this category with one pair of shoes that I came with. Nobody has even given money to go and do shopping. When I came here, I will feel like let me knock out with my dresses. I have my sister. Where will I know dye them dresses? I dyed them the dresses, the old dresses I was using. I came here and I thought that they would buy me new dresses. On Sunday now I begged this man that I want to go to church. I don't have just He gave me 10,000. I went and bought two gowns in the market. Since I was pregnant, I bought the two gowns. And that was those two gowns I've been wearing until one neighbor she gave me some dresses. That's what I was wearing. Until it was this December that I begged him that this is December. Don't even give me money to buy something. Before he sent me now, I saw him buying dresses. I said that this dress is 30,000. He removed 30,000 and gave me that. Okay, go and buy the dresses. I said that for me to buy the expensive dresses, better let me buy small dresses so that you'll be much. I went and
Mhm.
bought three dresses for 10,000. So now he came back and said that where is the dress that you bought? You told me that this is the dress you want to buy, but I'm seeing a different thing. I said that no, I prefer me something like this than this one I will wear every day. So he said that so you will never give me money again. I'm asking money for something, but I'm buying but a different thing. You will never again give me money to buy anything. Before when he came here, I told him how people are mocking at me that I don't have even a shoe to wear and I'm a wife of a military. Is this real like that? When I talk to him, he feel ashamed. He went to the market and buy this and this slippers of this and that they are selling for 2,000. He bought clips pay and gave me before going.
Okay.
Even yes.
So your major problems with this man is first is that financially you think that he's not taking care of you very well.
Yes, the problem is even if that small one is giving me appreciation, but the problem is that he does not even like when you complain to him, he don't care. His problem is that when you give that money, or do no communication, no discussion, no nothing. The
Okay.
family they are against me. They come in the house. The woman, the one is that it was I could have even died in this house. The sister came in the house. He carried my food stuff, anything that I buy and keep in the house. He will go to my kitchen. Since I was pregnant, I was not even bothering myself. I was sitting in the kapalo. You go and carry all my rice, my egg, all things that I bought. She will carry it and go with it, but I will not say anything. She did that the first time, the second time, the third time before I complained to my husband that this is what your sister is doing. I'm not happy for it. Before now, he called the sister and talked with the sister. The sister now got angry and said that I came to separate their family. Why? I came to separate their family. Who am I to say that? So this man, I feel he does, but now like this, if I compare anything, as he came back now, the very sister, she went to, when anytime he goes to this sister house, he came back, everything to me is, he just see me like a snake. I'm just like a snake in front of you. The only thing is more than him just to beat me. Because anything I say like that is only harsh, 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 harsh. The sister have said this. But what? How can I be laboring? I'm telling my mother, your sister will come and tell you. I asked him that, so you cannot also reason that it's right for a woman to inform the mother that this is what I'm going through. But your sister will tell you that, why am I informing my mother and you're accepting and coming and insulting me without? He does not have any for you. All you tell me that is his family.
Okay. So your problem here is not even the money part, because if his in-laws were in good terms with you, if it's that he was showing
Yeah.
care and concern, and then interacting with you like you are his wife, not his house help, you will have, I
Yes.
mean, yes, you'll be feeling better.
I will feel better. I will even stay. I will
Yes,
not have any
if
problem.
yes, even with the
He,
40,000. So the money itself is not even the problem. The problem is his behavior and that of his family.
yes.
Okay.
I don't know anything about him. I just know that this is his name and this is where he stay. That is all I know about him. I don't know anything about this man.
Okay. So right now, you said you've been thinking of leaving.
Yes.
Where do you want to live to now? Since you said your parents forced you into this and you had nowhere to go to.
My main thinking is, I'm thinking that let me not just live where I have to go. I don't want to live here and go to my parents' house. I want to live here and start my own life. So my home here is, let me take my time so that even the 40 that is giving me, I should be saving something that if I'm living here, I know that I'm living to start something. And the work that I learn, I'm also doing small marking, just that the place I'm living is a Muslim zone. They don't really buy this traditional way. I've marking some. There are many. When I sit in the house, I don't just sit like that. I've been marking many and keeping that. The day I'm living here, I can go where they can buy it, or I can go and sell it to somebody to resell it back. So that
Mhm.
is my plan. That's what I am doing now.
Okay. So you have said a good number of things which we're going to look at them, right? The first
Yes.
thing is the age. Yes, you mentioned the fact that your parents forced you into this, so I cannot blame you. Maybe your parents too were ignorant of the fact that marriage is not like the way they are thinking. They thought that everybody's getting married, so it is a must that you two should also get married. So first thing first, I would like you to forgive your parents, because they may be acting or they acted like that out of ignorance. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it's ignorance. In those days in the village, it was like marriage was everything. Let me not even say those days, because you're still 24 years. But it still depends on the kind of environment, the kind of village where your parents are. They may still have that very old mindset. You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're not exposed to something. So I want to first of all start by saying that you should forgive your parents for that ignorance, because it's ignorance on their part. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that is the first thing. Now the second thing is 36 and 24. You knew this man's age before getting married to him.
He told me he did not give me exactly the age, but I discovered it but after.
Okay, but do you actually have a problem with that age?
I don't actually have a problem with the age, but the way he's behaving, he does not even look like age. That is what is shocking me the most.
Okay,
I knew that he was a mature man, but the way he's behaving, I prefer even a young man that is a truck pusher that will give me peace of mind.
okay. So I'm happy that you've understood that age is not maturity. So there are people that can be even 40 and yet they still behave like 25 or even 20, boys are 20. So that is one thing I'm happy you've taken note of. Okay. Now, you made mention of the fact that his family, his sister-in-law said something. They said, you are not the first person to stay in that house, which means that people have been staying in that house and living.
Yes, and he never told me something like that.
Okay.
Even when you want to ask, you say that you know everything you are supposed to know.
Okay. You also mentioned that they said that he has other children outside.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it means that you are not the first person to come and stay in his house. You're not the first person to have a child for him. And if
Mm-hmm.
others have had children for him, others have stayed in that house and it never ended. in marriage.
Yeah.
It means that it is the same routine that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
You are still very young. Please take note of what I'm saying. You are still very young. You are 24 years. And having a child does not mean that that is the end of your life. First thing first, he has not even married you. He has not paid your bride price. So at 24, staying with a man who, with all of these things happening, him cheating on you, even I don't know how the other women out there get your number before they're writing you and telling you all of those things. So if you look at the fact that you're not the first woman to stay in his house, you're not the first woman to have a child for him. He's having other women outside there, even with other children. It means that this man's life, that's just that's his lifestyle. And you cannot when we say marriage, what is marriage? Marriage is two people that live together for it to mutually benefit each other. It's not about marriage benefiting one person. It's not like you're living in bondage. It's not like you just stay somewhere you don't know anything about that person. Like that means both of you don't even talk. Communication is not even there.
You know, there's only that one that we see dating that everything was like communication on screen, but nothing. And the
Yes,
worst mistake I also make is that when he was dating me, when I informed my church pastor that there's this man like this, he wants something like this. So the pastor tried to advise me. When the pastor really advised me, tell me some detail about this type of military people. When I came back now, all the advice that the pastor gave me, I just feel like this is what the man used to do. Without telling me, I call him out of anger and I was telling him this is the type of life that people used to live. Me, I am not ready for you again. I don't want anything between me. Just forget about me that I know you. I don't want you again. Our pastor have already told me the type of life people used to live. And you are already play life. You are older than me far. And you know many things. You have played life until you want to come and spoil me. I'm too young. The way I talked to him like that, he got angry. Just said that let me go and show you my church pastor. I said I will never do that. He was planning with his friend to go and arrest the pastor and give him some beating. When I heard that, I said I will never tell you this is my pastor. So as I said at that now, he said that everything I'm but that time he said that everything you are saying, I will just be putting inside like a basket. I will just putting everything you're telling me inside a basket. But I never understand what he was saying. But he has to beg me say that no, the pastor is just jealous, the pastor is like this, let me forget about it. So I have to forget all the advice the pastor gave me and accept him.
yeah.
So and the one that he was doing everything in the health, so that let me not even have time to study him. When I said that, he said that no, you don't have time for that. All this, you does not even give me rest. You just say that no, you just want me, you just want me. I thought that you were doing out of love, but I did not know that you have something. That what I'm thinking that is love will end somewhere.
Okay. First, you put your pastor's life at risk. It's not good. Okay. Your pastor was talking to
Mm-hmm.
you out of concern. You were just supposed to, anyway, you were young and maybe you did not know how to handle it. And you are still young. You need to be careful with how you handle everything that concerns military. You understand?
Yeah.
So, yes. So, right now, you've seen that he's 36. He has lived that life that he's living. You're not the first. You're not the second. You are not the first to have a child for him. You're not the second. And he's still struggling to live the same life with you. And since you don't know a lot about the things, because if you were in that house, you could have made investigations about the other women that were there and why they left. But since he's not willing to talk about anything, you don't even know who to ask. The in-laws too are not open. I don't know if I should call them your in-laws, but they're still now it's kind of stay, but he's still some kind of in-laws. Let's call it that way. Now they too are already throw you those clans to make you know that some people have passed through the same process. Now we're not saying that so you can come in and everything change and he marries you. It's possible, but since he's not showing the interest to go and do the bride price, and he is behaving this way, that means you people cannot sit and talk like husband and wife. That means you people cannot even plan anything. You don't know anything about him. How can you call that a marriage where you don't know anything about somebody? So if let's say that something happens now, they say um they need more details about your husband or about your boyfriend. You will not have anything to say apart from his name.
Yes.
That is not marriage. That is not marriage. Marriage is two people coming to live together as one. That's to say that you know, and you may not know 100% of things about the other person, but at least you know even 75% of them. Meaning that if that person is not there, you can stand in their shoes and do certain things on their behalf. But if he's not willing to share, to tell you about certain things, it's because maybe he is not seeing that marriage, this relationship, like something that will end in marriage. So what I want to tell you is that your parents acted out of ignorance. That's the first thing. Secondly, you two were also desperate since you did not have a place to go, and your parents were like, everybody's getting married, you two should also get married. So desperately, you accepted. Now, you you do not know that this man has children. You never knew that other women have stayed in his house. You have
Yes.
come and seen him having other girlfriends. Have you had any signs of any STD? Either gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia?
No.
No. Okay, which means that maybe let's believe that he's protecting himself.
That is it. When I see back, everywhere is condom. Everywhere. Asking that, are you selling condom? They will say that, let me order asking anything.
Yeah, but we thank God. The good thing is that we're thanking God, even though it's not right, but we're thanking God on the fact that he's even protecting himself because he will have been putting himself at risk and putting even you at risk. But he forgets to know that there are some sicknesses that does not only pass through sex, even through kissing, even through sweat contact. Okay. So with all of this, like you said, you already gave an idea. You said you want to be saving because you don't want you don't even want to stay there.
Yes.
Yes. What I would say is that if you had the means, you will have stepped out of that man's house so that you can think well to know if he's actually the one he wants to be with. And so that by the time he is ready, he can come and pay your bride price and then take you in officially because you staying in there is no guarantee. It's just like if I want to eat goat meat and they give me the goat meat that I've not yet paid for it, I will be reluctant to go and pay. You're already, I mean, you're already there. So why should I be in a haste? So you can even take 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, and then maybe something, he goes somewhere and something happens to him, you and the children will still suffer. And thank God that you're having the one child as of now. So
Yes.
yeah, so you should now be careful because having other children now, there is no guarantee, there's no future from everything you're seeing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
you're not seeing a future with this man. So at this one child, you should stop at that level. Now the issue is that you don't have a place to go to, but you can go to social welfare. Are you getting me?
Yes.
You can go to social welfare and table your case there and say you have a child with this man, and this is the situation. Because social welfare handles cases like us counselors. I've worked with social welfare for a while. You get it? So
Yes.
you go to social welfare and talk with them, explain this situation to them. Then they will call your husband and make him and put him on, like they will make him put you on a monthly salary for that child.
Yes.
Yes, they'll make him he will take an undertaking because if they take even his name to the camp to the military camp where he's working,
Yes.
yes, it will be a problem. So they will call his attention. Yes, another you got are not married, but he has kept you in his house and you are in his house right now, and you are not seeing a future. So as you are stepping out or as you're planning to step out, social welfare can come in and guarantee that he will take an undertaking and sign a form in the social welfare that he will give you a monthly allowance. I don't know of how much that you take care of that child. Why you now you may step out and even think of going to school. You may work, save money, even go back to school, or try to learn a trade. You must not necessarily go to school, but you can still go to school to write even your O level. You understand? Maybe not
Yeah.
not immediately, but after you have gone out, you can now look for trades or things to do. You work and you save up your money. You can go even to an evening school and write your O level. Life is still starting with you. You're 24. You get it. Life is still you are still starting. You're just grown up now into a woman where you are not ready for. Yeah, in fact, it's not that you are getting ready for marriage because you are not even ready. So life is still starting. And if you have seen that this is not the right decision that you are taking, it is not late to do the right thing. But my issue now is that you don't have a place to go to. And your parents cannot welcome you back because you will have even gone back to your parents' house while looking forward to after you have gone to social welfare, you will have stepped back into your parents' house. Because this man will keep you in that house and be sleeping with you, wasting your life when he may not end up marrying you like he has done to other women. There's already evidence that he has done that to other women. So if it was possible, you could have gone back to your parents' house. If it's not possible, another option is that go back to your pastor. Is your pastor in the same town?
No.
No. Uh-uh. But I don't know. But have you been going to church?
Yes.
Where you are?
Yes.
Okay. You can still go to your pastor where you are and table this case and table your case to him. Some pastors are very kind that they can help. You understand?
Yes.
The in-laws bringing problems between you and your husband is not too much of an issue to me. That's something that we would have solved if it's that your husband was even acting like a husband to you. But because for the in-laws, for example, in-laws are always in-laws. They can come to your house, act like the way they want. One of the best things to do is just to leave them. If you want to start fighting with them, you will not cope. And yeah, sometimes when you are always maybe if there are always problems between the two of you or you and the in-laws, it makes it difficult for the man himself because he's like in the middle. He's in the middle
Yes.
between you and his sisters, and he cannot take side because if he takes side, one person will be angry. So you just choose not to be, in the middle. Now, making you not to feel bad because you were thinking that he will take your side. Even though sometimes a man may do like that and then go back and rebuke his sisters. That's if he's a junior. Because if he's that the sisters are elder to him, it will not be easy to also rebuke the sisters.
The sisters are elder, and the sisters told me that they can do anything to me.
Yes,
The brother will never do anything because they are small, they are last born.
good. So you see it now. So the in-laws, it was the in-laws. I'll just tell you that you just be managing with them. And if your husband is in good terms with you, that is the most important part of it. So my problem here is not even the in-laws. My problem here is I would have been telling you how to manage the in-laws if it's that you wanted to stay, but this is not marriage. They have not paid your bride price. He's come to stay. Other women have come and stay and they have gone. Other women have had children for him and nothing is happening. You cannot just waste your life the same way. You get it?
Yes.
So right now, do you have any other person, any other place where you can go to apart from your parents?
I don't really have.
You don't have brothers, sisters, elder brothers, sisters.
I have a junior sisters. They
Okay,
are going to school.
you're the first.
Yes.
I understand why it's more difficult. I understand how challenging it can be because you cannot leave now when you don't have anywhere to go to. So the only solution now would be, like you have already said, you would now save up, and then try to see that by the time you have your plans, you could be planning that okay, maybe in 5 months or in 6 months, I would leave and then go start my life somewhere. And with prayers, God can also make a way for you because come stay is not something that is encouraged by God. Even with prayers, praying there is not God may not answer some of the prayers because you are under the wrong roof. But again, this is your parents that did this and they were ignorant of it. So we cannot blame them. So you will only have to go with the way you have said it, like saving up. Okay. And
Yes.
when it's like 1 month to the time you have to leave, you go to the social welfare, like I've said. Social welfare will call this man and put him under obligation. He will be given a particular percentage for the child. So that when you now step out, you can now replan your life. Like I said, life is still starting with you. You are still 24 years. A man can marry you. In fact, you are still at that age where many people want to marry you. I'm not saying this because I'm asking you to leave, but you yourself, you have seen that other women have come and stayed, they have gone, their children out. How can you even leave? That means this is not marriage. So know that your life is still starting. Okay. And
Yeah.
your decision to leave is not bad because you cannot consider this as marriage unless he changes. That's to say that if he changes and say, okay, both of you should now maybe go for counseling and learn how to live as husband and wife and all of that, you can now know that okay, this is marriage. So within that 6 months, let's just be saying that if he chooses to change, if he changes, if he pays your bride price, okay, you can continue. But without which, if it does not go that way, you have your plan B, which is to leave. And one
Mm.
thing, and one thing you should know about military people is that even though someone's profession does not define the person, but sometimes their character, the same people, they have been together, they have some kind of similar character. Before you were getting married to a military or be with the military, you should understand that there are times that they will not be around for months. It's normal.
That one does not bother me. It is reaction, they will be acting. And even when I try to tell him like, now like this boy I behave like that, let even take a counselor, you tell me that I am a big man, I'm matured. I know I handle my thing the way I want. No, I don't hear advice from somebody. The
Mhm.
person is also the same like me. And even when I talk to him about my parents, he told me that I will make years before I will ever see my parents with my eye.
Mm. That means you are very far away from your family.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. So you just have, let's say, have your plans between 6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
Or is 6 months small?
It's not small.
Yes. If you have your plans within 6 months and within these 6 months, your plans are that if there are changes and he goes to pay your bride price, fine. I'm happy that you have already accepted that living with the military, you will not always have him around. There are some things that those things are possible. You have already understood that part. So if it's that you can live with him that way, you can live with him, and there are some things that he changes that are the things that are bothering you. Maybe communication begins to improve. Maybe he begins to open up and share his life with you, share other things with you. You now begin to feel like his wife. Okay, fine. I think he can pay a bride price and you go live. So, but without which you need not to be careful not to get pregnant again because if you get pregnant again for the second child and you are having plans to leave, it will be more difficult not to leave now with two children or with the pregnancy. So I don't know how you're going to I don't know how you're going to control this because if he comes back anytime he comes back and wants to have sex with you, since you're under his roof, you cannot deny him. You want to deny him, he may still use force. You get it? So you just now need to control that you don't get pregnant. So that within these 6 months, you see if you are finalizing your plans to live with him officially as his wife or you're living.
All right.
Yes. And within that 6 months
Yeah.
now, don't only depend on the what he's giving you the 40,000. Yes, you are marking dresses. That's not enough. Like since you're in a place where it's surrounded by Muslims, you should look for something that you can like. Muslims they always fry. Maybe if you learn how to fry something and sell even beside the road, I know that the baby is still young, but you cannot wait. There's no time. You cannot waste your life like this. You get it? You can learn to fry even akra or pot or something. Something
Yeah.
that those Muslims can buy easily. Because you see the thing that people fry beside the road, it has a lot of money. It has a lot of money.
I
You
even tried to open a small restaurant. I was managing my life there. He said that he does not want to see that. It should not even happen. I tried to beg him. He said that he does not want.
a man cannot keep you to depend on him completely like this. That means that the day he does not give you, what will happen to you and the child? And and
I used to go
and as an elder sister,
when
you have junior ones that you're supposed to even send them something once in a while. So how will you do it that somebody that gets married to you, I want to limit you from don't do anything. You're not going back to school. You're not doing anything. Is that the day that in fact they just want to keep you on one position. They want to keep you under them so that you will not have any place to go to because they are afraid that by the time you start having money and you are seeing the behavior that they're putting up, they may not want to. You may not choose to leave. So the way to keep you down where you don't have any option to leave is that first thing he has succeeded by having you from your parents, and your parents don't want you back. So you know that one you are in is keeping. Now, his fear now is that if you start working now, it means that you will possibly start you will possibly start having thoughts of, okay, I'm not comfortable with this kind of marriage, I want to leave. So he does not even want you to have that empowerment where you can think and decide something, and it's not a good one. Somebody cannot keep you like that so that they can always manipulate and control you. It's not correct. So anyhow, well, for the sake of your life, because I don't want anything to happen, you just need to be smart with whatever you're doing. If it's just a 40,000 you want to struggle, and since he's not always around, just you and the baby, you can, I mean, since he's not always around, you can still learn how to fry something. If he come and meet you when you're already frying, you say, just tell him in a calm way that it's just to support him, because sometimes things have become expensive, and the money he gives you sometimes is not always enough. But you are having your plans, and that your plans are that if within these 6 months he does not change, things does not change, and then you begin to feel like this is marriage, then you will step out. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any question.
Not really. Maybe I forgot some.
Okay. So what we did, was it helpful to you?
Pardon?
Our discussion, was it helpful to you?
Yes, it was very.
Okay. What did you like specifically about our topic?
Pardon?
What did you like about our discussion?
I really like the advice that you have given to me. Now it has like opened my brain again. It
Mm-hmm.
was like limit, open and extend to another level again.
Yes, please. Your life is still starting. Nobody should put you at the level where they have to manipulate and control you. Unfortunately, your parents acted out of ignorance, but you can still save yourself. Okay, you
Yes.
can still save yourself. Like I said, you can also go to social welfare, and social welfare will advise you on what to do.
All
Okay,
right.
yes. And equally, you can also share with your pastor. Your pastor may be helpful too.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So thank you for being part of this program. Bye. Let me attend to the next person.
Okay. Thank you too. Bye.
Okay. Hello to you.
Good evening. I'm in Cameroon.
All right. You're calling from Cameroon. All right. So how are you today?
Mm, I'm fine. Are
Okay.
you?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. All right. So you're just going to go ahead. Remember not to disclose your name or your anything that can identify you. Just share your problem with us, but remember to be very honest, because without being honest, we will not be able to solve or give you the right guidance. So please just be very honest.
Okay.
Yes, as you share with us your problem, for us to give you guidance.
All right. Okay. The thing is that I'm with my partner. We're having a child together.
Okay.
So he proposed. He told me that he'll come. He'll go on and marry me. And with time, I don't even understand whether he's still there with me or not. So I don't really understand. But we are living together.
Okay. You have a child you have a child for him.
I don't know.
You have a child for a child.
Yes.
Okay, a child for him. Oh, poor network.
Yes.
Okay.
Network.
Yeah. Okay. You have how many
The network is
how many
disturbing.
children?
One.
Okay. You have been staying with him for how long?
Something now, 1 year, 2 months.
Okay, 1 year, 2 months. The baby is how old?
The baby is 6 months now.
Okay, that means you just put to bed. Okay, so what happened before you came and started staying with
Yeah.
him?
I don't even know. I don't even explain.
No, but before you find yourself in his house, what happened? Is it that he asked you to come and stay, or is it that
I think
you got pregnant for
my
him and decided to come and stay, or what happened? I mean, there's something that there's a story.
oh before I got pregnant, I was living with him. The reason was even because I was walking beside his house. That's why I decided to be living with him.
Okay, you were renting, he was renting,
Yes,
but where you were working was closer to his house.
yes,
Okay, and you choose that. Okay, since you're working closer to him, you just come and stay with him.
yes.
But apart from that, is it because you were also pregnant for him?
No. Before I got pregnant, I was living with him.
Okay, so when you decided to come and stay with him, how let me first of all find out how long have you known each other before you came to start staying with him?
Mm, for about 2 years.
Okay, you've been dating for 2 years. Then you moved in now and you were with
Mhm.
him before you got pregnant.
Yes.
So when you decided to move in with him, what did he say?
He was even the one that first of all told me that since I'm walking closer to him, better I should come and be living with him
Okay.
than to be paying transport every day because he was the one giving me the transport to be paying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you had an
Yeah.
agreement that you should come and you move in and stay with him. Are your parents aware that you are staying with him?
No.
Are your parents aware that you have a child?
Yes, no.
They know, but they've never visited you to see how the child is.
I did not give birth to, I did not deliver here in his house. I went to my mother's house. I gave birth in my mother's house before I come.
Okay. So when your parents asked you about the father of the child, what did you say?
He came to our house personally.
Mm-hmm.
Then they asked me, he came before they were even asking whether he's the one.
Mm-hmm.
And I said yes. Mhm.
And you're okay. You are staying. That's your parents are they in a village? You are in a town, or they're in the same town, and they are staying away far away from you.
They're in the village.
Okay. So when you got pregnant and went back to the village to put to bed, he came to the village.
Yeah.
But both of you never told your parents that you are living together.
No.
So where you are staying now, in the town where you are staying, your parents have never visited you. None of your brothers or sisters, nobody.
Yes.
Did your parents? Okay. Have you ever talked about? Have both of you ever talked about marriage?
We yes. Or you mean with my parents or how?
Have you two
Only the
sat
two of
down?
us.
You and the father of your child. Have you two sat down and agreed that these are your plans to get married?
Yes.
What was the plans? When are you people getting married? How are you people, like what are you people doing in
We
preparation?
did not it's not like we made a plan. He just told me that he will get married to me. So
Mm-hmm.
when I told him that he should go and see my parents, that's where he's not going to see my parents.
Okay. So with the town you were staying in, were you learning were you learning a trade, or you were working the place where you said is beside his house? Is it a trade
I
you
was
were
learning
learning?
a trade.
Okay. Did you go through the training?
Not yet.
So you are still continuing even after you're put to bed. Are you still continuing?
No, no, I'm not still continuing by now.
Okay. So he told you that he was going to marry you, and um but now your problem, let me get your problem again clearly. What exactly is your problem?
My point is that I don't really know as he's not. I don't really know whether he's serious.
Why do you say so?
I don't know because he don't want to see my parents now. Since then we are having a child. The child is already 6 months now. Don't want to go and see my parents and tell my parents whether that he's the one.
You asked him about it.
Yes, but I did not hear anything.
Why did you ask? Let me get what you asked first before I know if your question was correct or not.
I asked him when he's going to see my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
he
he
did
did
not
not.
say anything.
Okay. So your parents don't even know that you are staying with somebody and you're staying with him and you're having a child and you have come back and the child is with you people, both of you. So right now your worry is that you're not sure if he's going to. Is that your worry? If he's going to do what he has promised? Hello. Okay, so unfortunately, we lost our caller, and I think she's out of network or something. So what I just want to say is that I think we've had just the cases of cohabiting, people coming to stay when they are not officially married. So this is what I have to say on anybody that is cohabiting. Just please, just before I proceed, can you subscribe? Hit the subscribe button, like this video equally. Why not share it with a friend or tag a friend who is having a similar case? Let them come and learn. Okay, so please like and subscribe to this to my channel so you don't miss out on any of our programs. So my message to everyone who is cohabiting is that cohabiting is not marriage. Cohabiting will not make the marriage to come faster. It will rather delay the marriage. Please take note of what I'm saying. It will rather delay the marriage. So if you are cohabiting with somebody, it's not a faster means of making him marry you. It's not marriage itself, because tomorrow you can be thrown out of that house, and the disadvantage is that everybody knows that you are married when you are not married, and it's reducing your chances of you getting married to potential suitors. So the people that may be admiring you, the people that knew you when you were growing up, the people that maybe see your Facebook page, your pictures, and they wish they can, but if they know that you are staying with a man, whether the man is married to you or not, they consider that you are being used. Staying with a man is no guarantee that that they will marry you. It's no faster means of them marrying you. In fact, why would somebody hurry to pay bride price when they already have what they wanted, what they had to pay for? Staying with a man is no guarantee that they will marry you. It's not a faster means of them marrying you. Why should somebody hurry to go and pay bride price when they already have you, the woman, under their roof? So it is one of the highest, that's one of the greatest means of discouraging the man to even go and pay your bride price. So if you're cohabiting with a man, know that you are not helping him to pay your bride price. You are not married to him. You are reducing your that's the possibilities of you getting married even to any other person. Because there are people that are looking at you, they're admiring you, but they know that you are under a man's roof. Even if they know that the man is not married to you, they know that the man is using you. Because as long as you're under a man's roof, it means that that man has access to you any day, anytime. So he can have sex with you any day, anytime, anyhow. And you are being used. So men will look at it from that perspective. So if you're watching us this day and you know that you are cohabiting, please, it's not going to help you. If anything happens tomorrow, and the worst is when you're bearing children, those children may not even bear his name. They may bear his name. Those children, they have no particular, there's no future, there's no guarantee that, okay, whatever he's having tomorrow, if he dies, you will even have a share of it. You are not his wife officially. You don't even have a case. So for Cameroonians that are watching, the law has now legalized traditional marriages. So just having a traditional marriage done is you're officially married to a man. So in as much as they may not want to do any other, maybe legal civil marriage and the wedding, please let them try to do the traditional. If they cannot do, step out of their house, When you step out of their house, you give them space to think if it is you that they truly want. And they will do the things now faster than what you're thinking. They will do it faster because they want you back under their roof. So they will hurry to bring you back. So staying under a man's roof is a no-no, ladies. If he has not officially gotten married to you, you are not his wife, you are not facilitating the process of him getting married to you. You are not. You're just wasting your life under that man's roof. And tomorrow, he can separate with you and go marry someone. I've seen men that stayed with women even for 10 years, separated from the woman, and go marry another girl that they have known just for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So please, ladies, let us be on the lookout. Stay where you are until someone officially marries you before you move into their apartment.